William messages me, he's like, man, I'm just seeing Drill Ranger non-stop in Europe, and I'm like, yep, same thing in NA. Bottom lane, Kuro is going to be able to get off the Inkswell. He gets on top of Treants. He is going to be able to get a big stun out, and Kuro barely walking away until the Furion completes his teleport.
That mana has been taken away from him. They want to dive under the tower with the creep wave, and in fact, they're going to do so.
They're going to try and run him down. Matumbo tries to turn around and go for the kill on Kaka first. Kaka is going to be forced away. Matumbo man gets inside the trees, gets a healing salve off, and that's going to kill it now.
Last hit under.
Trying to go for the Fisher. They are going to be able to get it with a beautiful Sandstorm. Now he gets level 4. That's where the Burrow Strike is going to be leveled finally. Old Chicken eating through trees, trying to get back to his tower, but he's going to be slowed down by another round of Caustic Finale. Mind Control is going to just keep up with him. Caustic Finale is going to slow him down one more time. GH running underneath the tower. Mind Control doesn't even need this final Burrow Strike. It looks like he's just got the movement speed advantage to be able to get the kill. Meanwhile, I don't know exactly what Dark was up to during that time, but he does come back in time to kill GH with a quick crit.
Yeah, he just decided he was going to mess around for like 2 minutes. But he comes back into the lane now as MVP vote.
Yeah, oh, same here.
Same here.
We were both Yi voters. Look at that. It's almost like we know something about Dota together. Let's.
Oh, Kaka
in some trouble, and that is going to be the aftershock.
Oh, GH is actually stuck.
GH is kind of stuck here. The Furion trees are going to surround him. He's sprouted as well. GH can't get out of here. He's going to die, and have had their best performances yet. It's because of Yi's strong performance over the last 2 months. We're going to have a go here at bottom lane. Tried to go for the body block, doesn't quite get it. Matumba man, oh no! He's going to be sprouted and torn apart by Old 11's double damage. Now, they do finally get the kill they were originally searching for, which was Kaka. And now Miracle's going to turn on to Old 11 as well, thanks to the help of GH with that block. And he is going to be able to turn around and sprout pretty easy. If you can get a matchup, a mid matchup that wins and pressures and takes away that mid Radiant camp, bottom lane, that's going to be Miracle. He only gets, oh, it was so close. That Song and Siren, it was just about to go off, but he dies instead. Meanwhile, Matumba man does help them get the something the panel was concerned about. They were saying, look, these are both ancient hitting heroes and you only have one ancient camp. How's that going to work? Mind Control kind of stuck here in the corner. Meanwhile, though, Yi, he's being caught up, but he's actually fine. He's got it. He gets them all. He dies for it, yes, but he wins the engagement with the triple kill. That was a is running down, but he doesn't try and TP in to go for a sprout and force him to Burrow Strike or anything. They're still trying to hunt him. They do have to die. They are going to be able to find him. Mind Control stuck around. He could have burrowed into the trees, TP'd out.
They've got the high ground over Old Chicken. That's why Dark is going to pop out the smoke. Kaka going to run forward for the
Kaka is actually going to go for it. The circle ward's laid out, but he doesn't care. He's already casted his spells, and it's going to ensure the Kuro dies as well as GH2 support's already down. And with Dark already blown his ultimate, he's going to be able to chase down Matumba man here. Has the Storm Panda on top of him, can Cyclone at any point in time if he wants to, but it's not needed. All he has to do is, you've got this 5 Brewmaster that even if you did manage to catch it with Disables like they're going to do so here with the Inkswell, chain stun it with GH, they have to blow so much to make sure he actually does die, and he finally does.
Less than 50 seconds ago.
They're going to catch Yi. Can they do it this time? He is going to be silenced up. Manta goes down and unable to get off his ultimate. Now pops the wand, does have the mana, and that's where Liquid realize they can no longer go for this kill. So they're going to turn with the Epicenter as Old 11 TP'd in, gets off a Burrow Strike. A Silent pushes them back, but these two are so low. Can Mind Control finish him off? It doesn't look like he's disabled, and with Dark already taking up the front line and forcing the rest of Liquid back, there's no follow-up damage whatsoever. That's 4 dead, and nobody drops on the side of.
He might get opened up on here as Old Chicken. Got the angle.
That's a great setup here, but GH is on the side. He's able to get a 2-man stun, set things up. Old 11, he's actually dropping pretty low. GH is going to be able to get another one. Another silence comes out for the Drill Ranger, but the Furion is already dead. That's a mega kill streak.
Like, you have heroes that are melee, then you run in, and now he's saying, team, just hide behind me. As Mind Control going to go in first.
They do manage to get a good disable onto the Brewmaster. They finish him off. Good hit from Kuro. That'll be enough. The Wrath of Nature does a lot of damage to Liquid, but they're not afraid. Even as they drop a little bit low, seeing the Brewmaster down tells them that's enough to be able to win this team fight. So they start pushing forward. Yi, though, sitting on the front lines here.
Look at Miracle.
But look at him wrap all the way around. They do manage to catch Kaka initially. Gets off the Serpent Wards before he dies. Kuro is going to get cleaned up by Yi.
Nice
Fissure. Wrapping into Liquid. The Fissure goes down. There's going to be the Mystic Sync. Bouncing over to Mind Control. He needs needs that mana back, and he does get it just in time, but now it's two-man Burrow Strike with the Tubba Man draining out the Furion as well. GH knocks him down with the Echo Slam. Kaka's going to be the last one left alive. He goes for the TP out. There is going to be the ensnare just in time. Liquid, they read it perfectly. They said, like, Furion is not your best team fighter unless he's really far ahead in this regard. And he is no longer having that, but this pick off on mind control could help a lot. He managed to get into the trees. Burrow Strike's over. They still have vision of him because of that Sprout, though. And now Kuro is being caught. Fortunately, the Fisher buys them a little bit of time. And now the Drone Ranger stuck on the wrong side of things. He does not have a Force Staff to be able to get out of here. Just has to run down river to the safety of Yi, who is going to stand in front of GH to make sure he turns into Stone Form, canceling that TP. But Miracle still managed to clean up that Drone Ranger and gets out of here. He's going to be able to pop that song and TP away. Another great play from Miracle, always making
go for Roshan, and my team wanted to hit tier 2, but we ended up going for Roshan, and it was the correct play.
Yeah. I mean, the Drone Ranger always wants that Roshan. Miracle gets another kill, this time on Kaka.
It is mopping up now.
You're getting to a point, it's so hard to play these supports against Naga Siren.
Yeah, we talked about this during the draft. Me and Cap were just talking about playing some of these, like, no armor heroes that just get run at.
Look at this combination.
Everyone's just kind of getting picked now, and Tubba Man, they're chasing him, but
doesn't get it.
Just like leave that alone and decide to trade tier 2 for Roshan.
This would be a very important kill if they can get it. The silence, the slowdown, is that going to be enough for Kaka to be able to close that distance? They need this disable, and they are going to be able to get it with the Aether Lens. Old 11 make sure they have the vision from the Sprout as well. That is the pick off.
Really connect to the top tier 1 talent. You can suddenly just go back to your strat. I mean, Liquid, they're still not in the worst position ever. They battle back quite hard to put themselves into this. Both teams, I feel like, are just making good plays. Let's hold that off.
Ball control goes for Kaka first, but he's going to be shackled up here. At the same time, they do manage to get the double silence, but it's on these cores that don't really care with the Medusa on the front lines.
Remember, we saw it with the DP. I mean, he just loves going to these, like, high grounds.
Yeah.
Early on, as they're going to pop the Brew.
Oh, 11 good into the back line. GH is almost set the Ghost Scepter. He does manage to save himself for the time being, but it's not going to last for long with Dark interrupting the back lines and making sure Tubba Man's not going to have much to say either. He's going to allow his team to focus on this tier 3. Fortunately, there is still the glyph left for Liquid. Miracle doesn't have TP in 5 seconds. And where is Miracle? He's making his way back over from mid, but he's not going to be here in time. This melee Rax is going to fall quite soon, but Tubba Man starts to get some damage onto Yi, seeing him threaten him back, but the melee Rax is already dead. Mind Control's come back alive to be able to kill Old 11, but Old 11 gets off the BKB, goes for the TP out. They don't have the physical damage to kill him in time. Miracle will be able to catch Kaka. They need a little bit more. That's where stopping Yi's teleport is going to be all important. Mind Control puts a stopper in that one. They lost a tier 3 in a melee Rax, but being able to kill the Medusa, they won't be able to say it's worth it, but at least they'll be able to say we got something out of it.
Yeah, getting straight up Rax here. You have to come back for this. Comes back a little bit too late. They lose the melee Rax. Getting the kill on the Aegis target.
Oh, but he doesn't have BKB. That's still on cooldown, so he doesn't have a way out of this one. Old 11 goes to the teleport out, but there's the Fisher to stop him. Back. They may have lost 1 Rax, but that is certainly not the end of the world for Liquid. Good pick off here on Mind Control. Should be pretty easy. Kaka wants to make sure there's no way that Mind Control can make it out. That's why he drops those Serpent Wards. Miracle, though, running into Dark, and look how quickly he just rips him apart and takes away all of his mana. And with the mana, goes away the opportunity for Dark to turn that fight around.
The Naga Siren without her Manta up, they take Roshan themselves and they get a Rax. Liquid, as a result, you know, they get a little bit more on the map too. It feels like this is their time now to try to find something, as Dark going to go down real easy. And they need to make something out of this. Maybe even...
He was intentionally kind of set up to intercept a smoke.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people have like a hard time understanding that. It's like, well, you died. That's... You know, death is bad in Dota 2. Well, yeah, but as long as somebody else isn't getting smoke king, is that the worst?
Oh, this is nullifier with the nullifier. Holy cow, he's dead already. They miss one shot onto Kuro. They get the second one to be able to slow him down, and that's enough for the Sprout to get there. They almost turned around and just go for the 10, but Mind Control, he just replaced Kuro and dies with him.
He actually went into the trees himself.
Why did he do that?
I don't know. I was like, wait a second. Mind Control was in there a second ago, and I clicked his blink, and he actually blinked into the Sprout. He's like, Sprout's not good against Nature's Prophet, so let me help you out here a little bit. Wiggles his way through, and now you're
they don't have
right out of the base. And this is such a weird back and forth game as Liquid, they finally got some pickoffs, and suddenly it's Keen's turn to just get racks. And they might even just head towards bottom with this as GH.
Oh, you know they're feeling desperate right now when we've got the solo smoke out from our Earthshaker. He knows they're going to be able to take the whole thing. That's why he's got to make Keenan cheese in the back line. He managed to hit a 2-up with the Echo Slam, but unfortunately with the table, it's going to be laid off. Oh, Kaka with this full-on BKB is just going to be able to control up Miracle. The Drone Ranger starts slaying some damage in there. There is going to be the toss-up in the air. They focus on Matum Ben. Now there is going to be no buybacks whatsoever from Liquid, so they kind of lose Miracle here completely as the nullifier is placed onto him. He's dead. No buyback there either. That's it. That is going to be Mega Creeps and GG Liquid.
What a way to lose the game as they just sort of throw lives out.
Yeah. I mean, what an